Hello and welcome to Brutes Magoots, where today I am very excited to show you guys this. I just received in this Obliviscaris Exul Collector's Edition, kind of like a box set. And obviously this is for their new album, and we've waited since 2018 or so for a new album from them. And so I'm super excited about this. I have listened to the album. I've listened to the Blu-ray, or watched the Blu-ray on here. This collector's edition has a CD and then the Alive in Melbourne Blu-ray. And then it has like a little acrylic box, display box for it, which is super cool. Which is like right here. I haven't even opened this up yet, but this kind of like sits over the box, and it's got a little stand, it's got a little figure, and it does their little name right there. So I'm excited to take a look at this, so let's go ahead and dive in. All right, so here is the insert that you get, basically just showing what the contents are, and this is how that acrylic display looks like when it's set up. We'll set that up in a moment. And then here is the box that it comes in. Go ahead and pull this out. Again, I've listened to the CD and watched the DVD. This is, so far, it's not my favorite album, but it's great, and I think it'll probably be number one or number two once I digest it a bit. You know, with their stuff, you have to. It's quite a few listens to be able to absorb everything that's going on. But anyway, like here, here's a list of the band. Now, Dan obviously left after this project was recorded, but Dan did some phenomenal work on here, and I'm sure that their new drummer is going to be badass as well. He's got big shoes to fill with Dan. But anyway, here's some just pages of the book. This is all lyrics, obviously, from the new album, and with the live Blu-ray, it was recorded in 2019 in Melbourne, so it was before the pandemic and stuff. So it contains all their older material, nothing new on there, but it's phenomenal, and I like the inclusion. Now, I will say, I feel like I've seen footage from the Blu-ray from Dan. I feel like he posted up some stuff on his media, like on, I think, Instagram and Facebook or whatever. He posted up some video footage, some drum footage of his playing from that show, because it looks very familiar. And then here is like the thanks. You guys can pause this. But, you know, apparently they're still on good terms. I mean, Neo, you know, thanks Dan, you know, first. So that's good to hear. I wish Dan the best. I know he's already moved on to his new project and stuff, but here's the track listing for the Blu-ray, and then here's the Blu-ray disc, and then obviously over here is the CD. And it's just amazing. It's just an amazing album, and I can't recommend it enough, especially like getting this collector's edition, which has, this is what we're all waiting for, is this guy. So let's go ahead and get this guy set up. All right, so here it is, all assembled, and it looks badass. A couple of recommendations if you have this collector's edition. Take your time when assembling it, since it is acrylic. Acrylic snaps just like that. It's not like Lexan, that's a more forgiving material. And there's basically zero tolerance in these joints. So it's a very tight fit. So take your time assembling. I cracked it back here because I did not do that. Thankfully it's in the back, but it still fucking sucks. So learn from my lesson. And then also I would suggest inserting these two into this top piece before you put this on these guys, so that way it has support when you're trying to press them in there. Otherwise, this wants to bow down, and it's kind of hard to insert them. Again, it's a very tight fit, but it's all done up, and I'm super jazzed on it. I recommend, obviously, this fucking album, but definitely recommend this collector's edition. I'm not sure if it's all sold out, but if you can find it, get it, because it's a badass fucking display piece, and it's a great idea from the band to offer something like this because it makes for a great display for their CD, and it's an amazing album. It's probably their best work. It's just a lot to digest, and the lyrics are just so well written and so thoughtful. The musicianship is top notch, as always, as what you'd expect from the band. I actually have tickets to see them in October, and I couldn't be more fucking jazzed. I've never seen them live, and I'm super stoked that they're coming to the States, and I get to see them, and I am looking forward to that show very, very much. As always, feel free to leave me questions or comments, and I'll be happy to answer them. And feel free to like and subscribe and click the bell for notifications for new videos, and I will leave you with a 360 video spin of this dude. Take care.